Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back for another video. We're on episode 11 of Your Lie in April. Couple things before we even get to the recap. Allergies are hitting me hard. It's allergy season for me. So, yeah, if I'm out of it, not out of it, if I sound different, it's mainly just, phlegmy throat and stuff. Itchy eyes, but not right now, so that's good. So, yeah, it'll be rough, but eventually. I usually don't. It usually only lasts like a month for me. It's usually short for me, but brutal. So luckily, it's not too bad tonight. Second, just want to say thank you for because we hit 200 subscribers, which is really nice for me. Like as a small channel, feel like the 100 benchmarks are nice goals. So thank you for anyone who subscribed while watching this channel, or if you've been here for a while. I do appreciate it. If you haven't subbed, please consider subbing. Um, it does help me boost my ego or whatever. But yeah, we're on episode 11. We finished off Kosei's performance. Um, as said in the last episode, I think that was my favorite episode. Lots of character growth for Kosei. He's at a really good point, and I'm sure we'll see a lot more growth as he's now like found his new style. Um, Obviously we need to see like his next performance if he keeps it up, but I do think he's on a good path. And now that he's admitted his like again, Kyrie's his muse, his inspiration for music. Let's see how the relationships develop now with this new information. Again, still banking on Kyrie like dying eventually, so or at least getting really sick, and we'll see how that also affects his playing. If she's his muse and she starts to lose her glow, then it might also affect Kosei's playing. Um, Again, I think Kosei will pass. Obviously, he's not first in the competition or this round. I believe it's rounds. Is this rounds or like just one round? I didn't really. I don't remember. I think it's like multiple rounds. If it's multiple rounds, I think he passed probably on the bottom line maybe, but I think he's passed. If it's just a one round thing, then obviously he's not winning, but definitely showed off. Still think actually no, we'll just save it. Because I said it so many times. And of course at the end we got a little after credit scene, very rare, of a new character introduced. She looks a little older than the rest of the cast. A little smud, definitely a music person, so we'll see how who she is. No ideas. We haven't seen her before, I believe. Um Oh yeah, and before we start, snack time. What do we got? We got rice crackers. Oh my god. Normally I dread these, but the last two rice crackers were surprisingly good. But yeah, last rice crackers of the box though. Uh, where are these bad boys? Ba, 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 ba. Sorry, these are far away. Oh, Umi Arare. The bold fragrance of ume blossoms gives a hint of the strong sourness of its fruit. This crunchy arare has just the right amount of it to leave a lasting impression. Have I? Oh yeah, I was like, have I doodled arare? Because I don't know what it is, but I feel like I doodled it. But yeah, I just saw underneath there's chili arare, which we had last time. Ume is plum, right? I think it is because I remember in Japan drinking umizu, which is like this sweet plum liquor. But let me just check. Yeah, plum blossoms. I didn't know there are flowers. They grow from flowers or something. Ume flower. Fruit? Fruit bearing tree. Huh. Interesting. All right. I mean, I like ume, so these should be sour Swedish. Umisu? I think I might be saying it wrong. Is actually like so good in Japan. There's like only one brand in Canada, and it's kind of ass, so I don't really buy it. But if you're ever in Japan, I would recommend trying it. It's definitely a sweeter drink, but it is good. Now, how do I open this without dying? Oh! Okay, got it. Let's say. I don't really smell it, but also allergies. Okay, I was trying to say I don't really taste it, but there is a slight aftertaste of sourness, which kind of tastes like an, an unripe plum. The more I taste it, the more I taste it. It's just like a hard plum, though. It's kind of weird. I like my plums a little softer and less sour, but it's decent. I will say this Sakura box has been really good on the rice trackers. Who would have thought? But anyways, let's get it started. No more stalling. Get your copy of the episode ready. Again, episode 11. My video length is 22 minutes, 51 seconds long. Make sure yours is the same, or you'll have to adjust it manually to reach my time. Again, 22 seconds, or 22 minutes, 51 seconds on. And at the end of the episode, we'll talk about it a bit. But yeah, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go! With some superhero stuff. Superman. Oh, Takeshi. Yeah, he wasn't too happy. It's not invincible anymore. Was he? I thought as long as he finishes in the time limit, he's not automatically disqualified. But I guess he might just be out. We'll see. I didn't think of that. I thought as long as you play, you can as long as you play in the allotted time, you can still get judged, kind of like Coyote's tournament. But I guess they're two different tournaments, so it made sense. I don't know about these rice trackers. They have a weird aftertaste. It's a little too sour. I think I'm gonna pass these up. Still kind of good though, in a weird way. I don't know how I feel about this. Very weird. Not my taste, I guess. I think hard sour plums are overrated. Get the nice, squishy, ripe, juicy ones. And I don't say that about every fruit. I like hard apples. Just, yeah, too sour. Alright. Yeah, Takeshi walked away. Oh, I didn't realize they were sitting so close to each other. Takeshi and Emmy. I thought they were like different rows. Evil Judge Man. Well, Head honcho does not like him. Also, kind of true. Oh, okay, so they know each other. I mean, she was casual. It still surprises me. It's only been 2 years. It doesn't make sense why he's still so good. He was just so. It's just so tiny. uh. Oh. Hello? Leading pianist? Okay, that's way more impressive than I expected. That's kind of insane. Yo, Hiroko, show the judges. Give some clout. We need it. Milkshake. Aw, look at the tiny person. I want to see the results too. See if Takeshi or Emmy won. Hey, Tsubaki fans, hold, hold. You need to wait until like the end of the series, maybe. It's not gonna happen for a while, I think. As she pulls off something big. Oh man. That- yeah. So it's just names. Okay, it's not ranked. Guess we'll never know. Yeah. I mean I totally understand his frustration. nice for getting a little more look into his perspective. Because we knew he liked the super tuned Arima, but this perspective's pretty cool. I think about it. I mean, you were slacking for like 2 years, but I'm not. But for reasons. So melodramatic, but it looks cool. True, I guess this is the first time in his life. I didn't really think of that. Well, not in his life. I guess he failed that last time and a couple times. Well, actually, I don't know. I know he's failed his last time. I thought he said it was like a downward slope, but maybe not. True, base judge. I'm not even mad with that. I agree. Uh, watch out for a train. Very good sequence. I like the style of this episode, how it's shot. Oh, dude, I thought he was running towards the intersection. Oh, Coyote's family runs a bakery. That's pretty sick. Mm. They installed handrails too. Dead. No, I'm joking. Oh, oh, maybe she advanced despite fainting. That'd be a way for them to play together in a competition again. Hey, she brought the tiny person. So tiny. What? My guy died? Wait, what happened? Okay. I was confused too. Ew. Oh. Yeah, cover your eyes. based black coffee. It's like the only way to drink it. Well, not really, but whenever I make it, I just drink black. 15 watery, man. Also, yes, I accept that I was wrong about him passing. And it was an automatic, I guess. They just didn't agree. Ja. For some event. Okay, so it is actually some event. Obviously, he's on a join. Made sense why they get back. They were crowd pleasers. Twinkle? Twinkle? Chrysler's Lep. I can't say it. Oh, some hidden memories in this. Something chill. Hmm. Thumbnail material. More thumbnail material? Oh. Did we get the tiny person's name? I feel like they did it at the beginning, but Oh, whoa! Oh, I thought she jumped into the water. God damn. Fireflies. I've only seen them like twice at my cottage. Well, on Coast Cottage. They're very pretty though. Nothing like this though. Like just a couple flying around at night. I don't know if this is even possible. It's so artistic. Oh, vocal track? If you know me, I love vocal tracks mixed in. This is the halfway point episode. Special occasion, I guess. Cute. Just waiting for something like that. Look, the scenery is too beautiful not to do something like that. Yep. Oh, yes, peanuts. Okay. Good episode. Interesting. Kind of a cool down episode from last one, but we've established some stuff. The next competition, etc., etc. New character. And tiny new character. If I remember, I'll try to listen to the song they're playing. And not just listen to the wrong song again. Bam, bam. This song's growing on me too. Kinda. I like it more than like the first couple episodes. Still think the LP is better, but it is starting to get catchy. Oh, there's just credits to a Peanuts book. I guess from the quote. Credit or preview soon. 31st. Not showing a lot. It hasn't shown a lot in the past previews. Like barely anything. One was literally a flashback. No, and oh no, it's just repeating. I was like, no end of credit scene. All right, good epi, good epi. Thanks for watching. We'll go over now. If you're not here for that, then see you next time. Yeah, good episode. You know, with some new characters established, and I guess our next goal with Kosei, and in general, I like this new Kosei. While Kosei was definitely an interesting character before, it's more on the depressing side. Obviously, getting over his trauma problems, and while he's not over it yet, it's the and we're still like developing him and getting over problems. It's much more positive, I feel. Um, so we're definitely gonna get a different vibe, I think, especially with a new teacher. Um, but yeah, let's go over it scene by scene. We start off with one of the main things is Takeshi's um I guess interpretation of Kosai, because we've established this before. We know that, well, Emi's ideal Kosai is the one she saw in his first performance, who had that childlike energy, who made her fall in love with piano. Um, Takeshi was interested in the robotic one, where he just got the scores not perfect and dominated the competition. Um, and we got that, but it's cool to see Takeshi's like point of view and expand on why he enjoys or why he wants to face that Kosai. Because we did explore like Emi's reasons, but his is cool too. So yes, while obviously Kosai's style of playing was created through abuse, abusive teachings and stuff. Maybe it didn't start off as abuse, but it obviously degraded into something like that. Like even I've been kind of like defending the plane too. Obviously, ignoring the context of how he got there or whatever. Cause I kind of agree with Takeshi. I think it's like kind of cool. He can like just play it perfectly. Cause his style is, while it's not like flashy and it doesn't have unnecessary emotion to it, it sets such a high bar of perfection that people just can't keep up. You know, if you put more emotion to it, you can't match up to the standard. And if you do just try to play your best for this scale, you just won't win because his is so perfect. So in a way, it is like an invincible style of playing. Um, Now you can argue that like out of competitions, like a different style, like let's just say Emmys might be more appealing because it's more of a crowd pleaser, but like the mother's objective was just to win competitions. So you can see it as like a Herculean opponent to beat. And I can understand why Takeshi like wanted to overcome that person in particular. Because I guess technically Emmy wanted to beat that Kosei to revert him to his old self. Cause so her goal was like further down the line, and that was just like a big checkpoint. But Takeshi's goal is just to beat him, because he sees it like Emmy is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like Emmy's crossing a big mountain to like reach a paradise or whatever. It's kind of a weird analogy. But Takeshi's like trying to climb Mount Everest, and beating Kosei is like the top, his goal. Um, because he respects that style of playing. And you know, after like literally skipping Germany just for a chance to play against him, and seeing, you know, while some people thought it was heartwarming, um, seeing it be, I guess a good word for it is messy. Like he pointed out how he switched to three different styles and he stopped halfway. Um, it would definitely be heartbreaking for him. I definitely sympathize with him. And he does like, as Kosei does his melodramatic speech and walks off to the light, and Takeshi realizes that he still can't quite reach him. Even though he's clearly better right now. I think like maybe he's still mad, but he understands a bit. And obviously, like we know, it's the start of his evolution, so we'll see the end result and see how good he plays. But he's definitely not playing to win competitions anymore. I think it's obvious, and it's been like confirmed later that, you know, he's found his muse Kaori. He plays for her, and he doesn't really mind competitions. Though I mean, it's not like he doesn't want to win. I think. Where is that scene? I just like while he was running, like even though seeing like all of those people play like has sparked the musician in him, because even if he has like a different reason for playing, as a musician you still want to play your best and show it to your competitors. So it's not like he's competitive anymore, he just has like a different point of view, and he'll definitely play more emotionally like Kyrie and Emmy. But yeah, the Takeshi thing was interesting. I like fleshing out his character. He's cool. I had that Emmy bias going forward, and I still think that I like Emmy more, but Takeshi's definitely up there now too. I'm glad we got a little more with it. Um, then we got the new character, whose name I don't remember. Uh, Hiroko, I think she said. Let me see. What name do we got? I think Senna was her last name. Seto. It was Hiroko. I'm just gonna call her Hiroko. What about little tiny person? Do we know? Oh, Koharu. So is Koharu her kid? I guess if Kosei knows her, not a student. Or it could be a student, but they do seem really close. Okay, Koharu and Hiroko. I mean, I like her style. Um, First off, I do like her style, like her actual drip. But she does have that personality. Obviously, kind of acts kind of like a new mother figure. As she says, she wants to be his guardian. Probably will help him become a better pianist. Because no matter what his motivation is, he's obviously gonna struggle still with his problem with hearing the notes and stuff. Though I do believe that since he's kind of overcome the trauma, and even this scary trauma mom ghost is haunting him still. I think it will slowly go away now since she seemed happy. Um, I mean, yeah, she seems like a good person. Even the flashback we got with her, we saw the rare friendly mom. So we'll definitely probably get some comparisons to her mother, some more backstory about the situation with the mother from her. But yeah, she seems like a fun time. Also, the tiny one, so adorable. We got the zombie Tose scene, which was pretty funny. And oh yeah, she's also the top pianist in Japan, which is crazy. They just said top pianist, not even like top female. So she's just the best. So I mean, we're definitely down to get above. If someone can help teach him without being like emotionally, I mean, like obviously she's emotionally attached, but like on more of a technical aspect, it's gonna be her. So very very lucky break for Kosei. Well, not completely lucky since they had a past relationship, but you know. What I mean, we got that little judge passing by, talking his shit. This is a competition, not a place for soul searching. And I agree. I don't know why I'm like so. Throughout the series, I've been kind of sympathetic for the judges. Maybe that's not the right word, but I understand, man. I agree. It's a competition. While I appreciate what he's doing, I like his performance. I like his character development. I'm not like mad he's getting eliminated or anything. I agree. Maybe that's why I also like the metronome Kosei style of playing too. It's cool to me. Like Takeshi. Anything else cool about this? Dude, Tsubaki fans, it's rough, man. I mean, okay, that's the one thing about this series. I know they're definitely harping's not a good word, but they're definitely like focusing on this idea that Kosei's friend A, and he's his idol's the girl who likes his best friend. Like, and I'm not doubting that's true. It just doesn't really feel right. Like I've seen or read stuff like this, where I guess it feels a bit more realistic, but I just don't feel like any spark between Watchery and Tyree. I mean, I kind of did at the beginning, but Watchery is just like 100% a playboy, right? I don't know. It just feels like there's no chance. Well, I feel like if they're, this, it's not like this is a one and done thing. They've been like describing this for like throughout the whole series, and it's just not like, I don't know. It doesn't really hit it with me because I just don't really believe it. But I don't know. I mean, I do like. How do you not like Watchery? He's such a cool character, but it just doesn't feel like that. I mean, he's even said that he's not romantically interested in her, but I think it's definitely just because he thinks she's interested in Watchery, which she might be. It's just weird. Like again, I'm not doubting that she is, and that's the situation. It just doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it. I don't know. Again, he though a couple episodes ago there was this discussion that Kosei and Kaori are connected through music, which is a connection that is hard to is hard for outsiders to understand. So maybe it's something like that, but I don't know, man. It feels weird. I just feel like weird whenever they mention that as a plot point, just because it almost feels unreal for me. Anyways, we got our new competition. So she didn't actually make it. So I thought like they sent her back because maybe they didn't disqualify her for fainting. But I guess just stopping midway would have been enough. Um, Now we're doing duos again, but just for an exhibition match. So it's not a round thing. They just have one performance. So it's not gonna be like that. Obviously, my prediction was wrong that he would pass bottom of the barrel for the competition. I mean, it made sense because I don't know how long the competition would last, but to like win it would take like a miracle almost, or I guess heavy study sessions with the best pianist in Japan. That probably helps, but I guess from the first competition and this one on, I guess there will just be smaller competitions to enter and stuff like that. Because again, I guess like we talked about before, winning the competition isn't his goal anymore. So yeah. Then we got the firefly scene. I again more tired stuff that she's ill. Like I get it. I don't even need to talk about it anymore. Um, just in case you didn't know, more Kosei admitting that Tyra is his muse. Feel like we get this. Um, we get that ominous sentence at the end of the pretty firefly scene. But again, we get this. Though it is kind of funny they did an ominous thing with a Charlie Brown quote. So I mean, Kosei is shooting his shot. Kind of romantic, though we didn't get a response from Kaori, which was interesting. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it feels so natural for me to say they'll end up together. Kind of, because I think she's gonna die still, but maybe not. Maybe not. Anyways, I think that's time to wrap it up for me. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and next time, who knows? I just prep for the next competition. Some practice with Mrs. Hiroko and stuff like that. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.